If you're looking for quiet and quaint charm in Mississauga, look no further than Streetsville, Mississauga's village in the city. What people might not know is that Streetsville was the setting of a ghoulish crime that remains unsolved to this day, orchestrated by those who called themselves the Streetsville Ghouls.
So to give you some context about the Streetsville Ghouls, we're talking the year 1937. The story sort of takes place in the town of Streetsville. So town of Streetsville, right? Mississauga, the big city, it's not the big city Mississauga at that point. There's small towns in this area. Streetsville's surrounded by farmland. It has a main street, quaint little shops with flowers in the windows. Everyone in the town knows each other by first name. So quaint little Streetsville town. In this town, there's a family, the Pope family, and they have a son, Hayden Pope. Hayden, unfortunately, is ill with, I think it's cancer that he has, and he succumbed to the illness. So he is buried in the Streetsville Public Cemetery. A few days after his passing, a family member, or it was a friend, I'm not sure, they go to the gravesite to lay flowers and to pay respects to Hayden. And that individual discovers that the earth at the gravesite has been disturbed. So they're freaked out a little bit by it, and they go running back sort of to the town to notify local officials. This group goes back to the cemetery and discovers that in fact, yeah, indeed, the gravesite has been disturbed, and so much so that the coffin is actually up near the ground. They open the coffin and to their horror discover that there is no body. The body's missing, and in its place there's a note, and the note says $100 for the return of the body. Well, this sets off everyone in the town, so now everyone is searching for the body. A few days later, something happens sort of simultaneously. They discover the body. It's in a farm field, or next to a farmer's field. At the same time, there was also a second note, and this note described where the body could be found, which was accurate, and it's signed off by the Streetsville Ghouls. They try to figure out who it might have been, so there's a lot of this sort of paranoia going around. They discover bits of the coffin lid in a farmer's field just east of Streetsville. Later that month, another body goes missing in a Woodbridge cemetery. So it was just a very strange sort of incident that captured even the wider news media. So news media from Toronto came to Streetsville and were talking to people, asking about the incident and where were you at that time and did you know anything. So it was a strange moment in Mississauga, Streetsville's history that every time around October, November, around Halloween time, I always think of this very kind of macabre, creepy little story about a quiet, very respectable little Streetsville town and had this happen. So, yeah.
This has been a moment in Mississauga history. If you'd like to learn more about local history, visit mississaugalibrary.ca/history.